Hey y'all, Rick Rex here, back with another one for you on DCUO. And today we're taking a look at the all-new booster bundle that was released today, March 16th. Now we're going to check out all of the goodies, see what they look like, and answer that ever-present question, what's in the box? But first, if you like what you see and you want more, hit that like and subscribe button to help keep the channel growing and also to not miss one single update as they drop. Okay, so the new booster bundle. Now we got a fresh one today, but the big question is it worth it to dive in and grab a few to try out our luck? So let's start with checking out what we get besides the cosmetics from these things. In every booster bundle, there's always going to be 150 replay badges, an nth metal detector, a radar enhancer, 5,000 ally favor, a proto repair bot, and 15 flawless nth metals. And by the way, those are worth 1,000 XP each. Now these are the bones of every single booster bundle, and why I'll always pick a few of them up no matter what. Now they are 900 marketplace cash, which is about $7.50 US for members and $1,000 for free-to-play players, which is about $8.50. So taking the cosmetic out of the equation, it's actually a decent deal. Now bear in mind it is not a blockbuster, but it is decent. Now how many of these I pick up will always depend on the cosmetics that are contained in it. But running on these booster bundles for a super rare, or what they've dubbed an exotic, is like throwing your wallet into a cannon and not aiming before you light the fuse. Now, a new addition to the description of our good friend the booster bundle has been added, and that's none other than the published odds of our favorite box to stockpile on. We have a 78% chance of hitting an epic, or regular drop in normal speak. We have a 17% chance to hit a legendary, or what we'd normally call a rare. And then we have a whopping 5% chance of hitting an exotic or a super rare. Now here's the thing with this though. A 5% chance of hitting an exotic does not mean that you'll open 20 and know that you'll get one. They are standalone odds that are done based off of a roll every time you open one. That means that you could see one on the first pull if you're super lucky, or you could potentially never see one, and that's just not good. So for those of you who want to run after this one, may the odds be ever in your favor. But alas, let's peek into the looking glass and see if this one has anything even worth running after. So in our first segment, we have an army of variants on the texture chromas that we saw in teal from the anniversary event. So we'll start out with our blue texture chroma. So the cool thing about these is that they have that glossy shine to them, and they really kind of have a candy look to them as well. Now I'm really glad that I did not do this to my car when it was popular, but this does come off a lot easier, and Easter's almost here, so it's got that going for it. Then we have the green texture chroma. Now this one's great if you're going to a disco party in the forest. Now you have all that shine and all that candy, but you'd still blend in. Kinda. Then we have the orange texture chroma. Now this one says it's orange, but I don't know. I think I've painted my walls this lovely color of beige many times in the past, so if you don't want to stand out or you want your resale value high, this is the way to go. Then we have the purple texture chroma, and I gotta tell you, it's springtime, y'all. I had to do some flower shopping with my mama for her flower bed, and we got some lilacs this past weekend, and I'm telling y'all, this is lilac. It's not purple, but at least it's kind of soothing. Then we have the red texture chroma. Now, they did pretty good on this one. It pops and it still has all that sheen on it. Where it looks really sharp is on the white portions. Kinda makes me look like I'm a battle pearl. Yeah! And to round out the pastel rainbow army, we have the yellow texture chroma. Now the color on this one's pretty good, but I think I picked the busiest corner in all of Metropolis to show all of these off to y'all. It was early and it must have been rush hour. Oh well. Up next, we have the neon SPIDERWEB chromas. Now the black and white versions are the legendary versions, and the blue is the exotic or the ultra rare. So we'll start out with the black. Now what it's referring to is the color of the webbing on the inside of the spider webs. It's busy, but it looks pretty cool if you're going for a minimalist look. Just don't stare at it too long. You'll think you're rolling out of a Spirit Halloween $200 ladder with next year's costume in tow. Now it's important to stick in here right about now that the color palette can be changed with the first color block only for both of these. Now the rest of the colors are locked to prevent you from doing what the exotic will do, but we'll get to that in just a second. Then we have the white version. So I changed my palette so you could see the actual webbing right quick. This one is super similar to the black version, but I see why they made both. The white one's really for those that like to wear darker color palettes, and the black is for those who like to wear lighter color palettes, just so you can see that webbing in contrast. And finally, we have the blue version. Thanks to the dev team for putting this out, since I couldn't get that silly blue one. I'm not going to say how many I opened to get it, but let's just say I was aggressive and I tried really hard. The big deal with this one is that it has multiple color channels that you can change for one reason. If you like to look like a certain web-slinging superhero who is not to be named from a different universe, this is the way. And just in case y'all did miss that live stream, we did get a sneak peek of the open world foreshock to the system. We see here Dakota City in all of its glory. Now test has been down for about a week at this point, so we should be getting it released on test to check out in the very near future, and I cannot wait for that. Well y'all, that's what's in the box. Thanks so much for joining, and once again, if you like what you see and you want more, hit that like and subscribe button to help keep the channel growing and also to not miss one single update as they drop. I'll see y'all next time.